going. Alright, so what I've got, I don't know if it's happening. I gotta get away from my generator. In fact, I might go and turn it off. It's not doing anything. Sort well it is. Got the aircon on, but I won't be there because I'm out on my bike. So yeah, we can change that. Hang on a second. Noisy thing. Hate noise. Now that I live out here. Oh, look out. Oh. The filler. Violent stop on that thing. Oh my god, I don't. Oh, look out. Little whirly whirly. Look what I did, viewers. See? Clay. Out of that hole. That's my rubbish hole over there. I'll just quickly show you the rubbish hole. Hopefully this isn't wet. No, it was wet before. So, had another hole over there, but it's now filled in. So this is my new rubbish hole, and see what I've done? The sides are like that, so if something gets caught in there, like an animal, even a snake probably, could get its way out. So yeah, I know when you're doing trenching, if you go over 1200 you're supposed to have a ladder. Well, that's about maybe 6 foot, nearly 2 meters deep there. But you get all the dirt down the side there you can get out with. So not too hardy, you know. Are you right? Are you right? Hey? He says you're not leaving me behind, mate. You're not leaving me behind. Get on your half of the bloody seat. I need some too, you know. I need some too. Yeah, I do. Don't I? I do need some. Let me on. Oh. Alright, so we're on now. So, what I was saying, before I rudely interrupted myself by turning off the generator, at night and during the day sometimes I can hear a motor running, like a generator. Not my generator, someone else's generator. And I'm 2 kilometers from any neighbour. Now, at 1 o'clock in the morning, when you hear a humming, oh, you love me, I love you too. When you hear a hum, sometimes it wakes me up. And it's 2 kilometers away somewhere. So, I'm nearly positive it's over this side of the, it's on the eastern side of the property. I've checked the north. When I went out on the back road, I had a listen, and it wasn't up there. It was definitely down this side. So, you're right, big fella? Anyway. I didn't have a clean shirt, so I had to put yesterday's shirt on. Yeah, but I've just done the washing, and they're still drying, and I'll have some fresh shirts when I get home. But I'm sure I could wear yesterday's shirt for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. There's no one here to smell me. Smell you later. No, there's no one. of them have lived off of solar, because if they had, they wouldn't be saying it too much, unless their mummy and daddy's rich and they've got a $50,000 solar system and they can do whatever they want in their house. But these uni students that go, oh, you're going to have solar and you're going to have wind, and then they go home and suck the air conditioner on the coal-fired power station. Yeah, not true. They're not true bloody greenies if they're doing that. And you can't live off of one battery, I can tell you. Well, I suppose you could, but you're going back to caveman days. And if you lived in a high-rise unit, say you live on the 10th floor, where are you going to put your solar cells? Off the side of the building. You know, half an acre out the side of the building is going to be like a bloody... the wind will catch it and tip your building over. If you've got a whole bloody 10 floors like that. Especially if there's 4 units per floor or 6 units per floor. And then each unit's got to have 20 solar cells to be able to do what you want to do. You know, who's going to pay for the lift? The energy for the lift? Is that a collective? Everyone's going to put in four solar cells and a battery pack just to supply electricity to the lift to go up the high rise. You know, what's hotels and motels going to do? They'll have to run generators, and that burns diesel. I'm sure that's not in the book. And it's expensive, I can tell you. I know. So yeah, so they'll have to buy a place like my place, and they'll have to pump, like put out 50 acres or 60 acres of solar cells just to be able to run their hotel. And high-rise, you know, these conglomerates, you know, like, you know, body corporates are going to have to go out and buy huge tracts of land to be able to put out their solar cells, so that they can pay for their lift power and be able to turn the lights on. And they don't want gas either, they want electricity. So there's even more cells. I'm telling you what, if you have a high rise in Brisbane, I'll lease you 100 acres. You can flatten it, you can put the solar cells on. I've got a 132 kV line running through my place. You can patch it straight into there, and yeah, you pay me. I can live with that. Anyway, I'm going to turn off this. I can just hear it. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. It's down that way somewhere, according to my earlobes. So this is supposed to be, there's a gate there. See, it's not much of a gate. It's a very crap gate. I've got to fix it. There's another one just over there. See, you can see the wires going through. That's the high tension line, 132 kV. That's kilowatt, 132,000 volts on those things. And there's multiple strands. Anyway, yeah, so I wonder how, you know, you look at a small city, well, look at the Gold Coast. They have got hundreds and hundreds of high rises. How are they going to go to solar and wind? Huh? How? I'd be happy to put up a big solar farm, but, you know, in 5 years' time, I'm going to have to replace every solar cell. It's going to be pretty expensive. And the wind doesn't blow here. Well, you get a nice 5 or 3 kilometre or 5 kilometre an hour breeze. But that's not good enough to put the big wind generators up. No. I tell you what I'd like to do. Mr. Elbow, if you're listening, I'll put it on my property. There you go. Build me a big dam out the back. We'll fill it up full of water the next time it rains. There's a lot of shed that runs into my place, watershed. And yeah, let's put a little nuclear power station here. It's heaps of kilometres from everywhere. It's in the middle of nowhere. And well, we got a power line there. So there's an easement. You could run a new power line through there. And you blokes do your nuclear power thing. And I'll live down the front of the block, and yeah, I'll just lease you heaps of land. There you go. See you soon, people, when I find out where this noise is coming from.